They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. The pistol. Taking a deep shot here. That's caught at the 25. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. They'll try and punch it in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fields looking to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Hopkinson reels it in. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. On the carry, it's Chandler. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the end of the first quarter,
we will.
the score is Vikings 7.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Searches from... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Fields on first down. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Field throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see what they went with on third down. Off play action. It's Fields. Gets everything he has under this throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. But Caleb Evans has it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 8. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hits the end zone for the Minnesota Fields. Pull that in front further. 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. They've got a man in motion. 1st down throw for Fields. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Another throw for Fields. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. And it's the Steelers looking at 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He's on the move. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Back to the air, McCarthy. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Working quickly here. Chandler again. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Smith able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He put everything he had into this one. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Play action, Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here.
sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Even after a solid 6 yards on that play, still a long ways to go here on third down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Vikings football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll try it left with Chandler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll stick with Chandler. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
He'll get this to Jefferson. Just gets the 1st and more. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They kick the running back in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Open space inside the 40. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. George Pickens the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give to Chandler, running right. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
A give up the gut to Chandler. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Trying it right side with Chandler. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now a give to Chandler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw Fields. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
On play action now, McCarthy. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Fields to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Chandler. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. Already has 1 in this game, this from 30. Smith able to put it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Hardman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Off play action, it's Fields. incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. It looked like it was going to be picked there. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now it's Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They do snap it. Here's Fields. That's caught beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is brought in at the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Another throw for Fields. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running is Chandler. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run now with Chandler. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard goal.
So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home.